I'm back. It's me, Denny Down Bad. Welcome back to the channel. And today, I finally made my Season 15 kickoff video for Apex Legends, man. Now, I know the season's been out a couple days now, But here's the problem. I couldn't get a good enough gameplay to turn into a video, man. Because when I tell you, this map, the new map came out, Broken Moon, the new legend came out, Catalyst right there. Damn, they must have got that legendary skin for her, but yeah, I couldn't get good gameplays on this map. I just couldn't. 'Cause, new season, you're gonna be playing the new map for 7 days. Like, I could not get good enough gameplay to make a video. So until I got this one. Now, I was using characters like my main man Mirage, I used Rampart, I used Lifeline. Like, I just couldn't get gameplay because on this map it looks as big as Storm Point, bro. I'm keeping it being. It looks the biggest Storm Point. The only difference between this and Storm Point is you can move. There's more devices to move around faster around the map. The new zip rails, they're basically zip lines but faster, and the POIs are bigger. That's it. That's literally the only two differences. You get to move around faster, but the POIs are bigger. This is a big ass map. It's as big as Stone Point, but the only difference is you just get to move around it faster. Which, honestly, I think if Stone Point had the zip rails, people wouldn't be complaining as much. I mean, that's just me. I thought we already had the devices to move around the map well enough, but obviously I was wrong. So, hey, it is what it is. But back to Broken Moon. Yeah, map big as hell. Now, here's the problem. We're in pubs. I have not touched ranked yet. All since I've just been trying to learn the map. It's new. I gotta learn it, right? So I've been playing pubs on and off whenever I'm not playing something like Call of Duty or Overwatch or recording Mega Man or something like that, right? So whenever I'm on pubs. Now, I have gotten a few wins on this map on this season already, but they have been some of the most boring runs that I don't think that would have made for at least semi-decent gameplay, I got some wins with Mirage, got a win as Revenant, but they were just uninteresting gameplay. And then games where I did have interesting gameplay, I didn't end up winning. So I got kind of a little bit of both in this game, which I am finally happy for. Which brings me to the character that I'm using, Ash. Dog. Her passive is far too good to not use on a map this damn big. I'm sorry. Like, whenever I'm on this map, I'm probably gonna be using Ash because the freaking her passive, where she can look at the map and find out where people died. So that means it gives you a rough idea where people are or could be. On a map this big, it's far too useful. Far too useful to not use. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the perfect pick. But let's talk about the Season 15 kickoff. I made an expectation videos, but I haven't even looked at it in a little bit. Kinda don't remember what I said. Only thing I can remember vaguely is that I was hoping this season will be a step up from season 14, And so far, I think it has been. The map rotation, whenever the map start rotating, we got Broken Moon, World's Edge, and Olympus. So far, now that I think I found the key to Broken Moon, how to play it in pubs, I think I'm gonna have a bit more fun on it. World's Edge is World's Edge. It is what it is in pubs. And Olympus, I'm glad that it's back. Can't wait like that. I think that's still my favorite map in Apex Legends so far. So I should have fun on that in pubs as well. but this season, for what I've been playing from on this map so far, it's not bad. You know, it's probably is a bit better than season 14 right now. A couple changes, weapon wise. The L-Star is actually usable again, not broken, but actually usable. G7 Scout, especially with double tap, is really good. Some are saying that the triple take is really good now. Mastiff is now floor loot again.
I can make use of that.
Yeah, so gun wise, I think, or weapon wise, I think we're doing fine. The new legend, I haven't really played her simply due to the fact that honestly, I just don't feel like it. Like the new legend, it's not that it's probably not interesting to me. It's more of that whatever playstyle that I'm going for normally doesn't include her kit. But some granted, this is some social media, internet, sometimes YouTube, sometimes Twitter. Some are saying that she's really underpowered and that she might even be a bit bugged a little bit, because remember, when the trailer dropped, I think she was supposed to be countering scans. Now I think she does counter Bloodhound scan, but Seer's ultimate, yeah, I don't know if that is working as intended. But she's not a terrible character. She's not like when Fuse released. Good God, Fuse was underwhelming. I think he was completely underwhelming. But other than that, I'm having fun so far in this season. Been just chilling. Especially because I haven't been playing this too much. I mean, quite honestly, I don't think I played Apex enough so far this season. Like, it's been Call of Duty, Overwatch. Yeah, mostly COD and Overwatch. And obviously the Mega Man playthrough series I've been doing that as well. And even though this is completely underrated, I finally got my controllers to work on my PS2 again. So I'm going to be playing my PS2 a little bit more. Kind of wish I could record some games on my PS2, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, hopefully I'll be playing Apex Legends a bit more, especially when the maps start rotating again. But this game, as you can see right here, I am using Ash's passive, because normally if I was playing anybody else, we'd probably be stuck at that location not knowing where to go, or going somewhere completely opposite to where people are. But with Ash, I can just look at the map and say, hey, this person died here, there's probably people nearby, let's go fight them. And that's what we do. We're on the move, and we're heading towards pretty much where I'm marked, I believe. We can hear the gunshots, which are very, very, like, vague. But we do end up moving to where I mark the death boxes. I need to speak more clearly when I'm talking. But yeah, we end up on the move, which is
we have our target.
Thankfully the reason why I pick Ash. That's what I've always said about Ash. Great pubs legend. Don't know how she would fit in the rank though, but she's a great pubs legend. Amazing pub legend. Actually a underrated pub legend in my opinion. So we end up moving, they end up spotting us. Probably heard the Horizon, not Horizon, the Vantage, Jesus. jumping up there, and I end up getting a headshot, and we end up downing a guy. And another underrated part of Ash's kit, her ult. So I feel like Ash as a legend in her entirety is completely underrated. You know, she gets overshadowed by people like Horizon. Weirdly enough, gets overshadowed by Wraith, especially. You know, she has a better passive than Wraith. Her ult may be better than Wraith, and you know,
1 minute until the ring closes.
she just get overshadowed by other legends, and I'm pretty fine with that. But we got into a fight. You know, we got him up out of there.
My shields need a bit more power.
And now we end up looting a little bit, which is, you know, gotta get your spoils of victory. Is that how it goes? Spoils of war, spoils, something like that. But sometimes, normally, when we get to the second ring on this map, it's sometimes kind of like we'd be at like 5 squads right now, but we're at 8. So maybe this game was a little bit more fortunate for us. Maybe people landed spread out a little bit more. Maybe some people didn't hot drop, which that's a lot how a lot of my games were. Like, people would just evaporate by the time the second ring was here. Well, it is pub, so I kind of like understood, but the game was like, I don't know. I just have to do it by like a game by game, you know, case by case basis. But now, see, now we're at 5 squads. Look at that.
My ultimate is prepared.
But round 2 is now closing. I think I just marked another death box. I don't know. And now we're on our way pretty much back to where we started, I believe. Because, you know, center of the map. Like, that's why I notice on most, if not all, the maps, the center of the map is, no matter what POI is there, you know. On World's Edge, it just so happens to be Fragment. King's Canyon, it just so happens to be Containment. Storm Point, it's kind of Cascade Falls. Like, middle of the map, it's just where people are going to be almost no matter what. The only map I don't think it may happen on may be like Olympus, and that's because it's so wide open there. But now 4 squads left, and we're getting down to the wire here. Teammate starts distracting with a longbow. I get a shot.
Cut down an enemy.
That was pretty lucky. But pretty lucky shot right there. I thought about taking that shot. End up charging up my tactical and letting it fly right there. End up snagging that octane, but it doesn't last for long. Get another knock there.
Enemy down.
Really kind of taking my time. I thought Catalyst would win that. But then I'm like, oh, this could be a problem. So now I kind of have to protect them now. Make sure that, you know, they don't go down again. Get another knock. And absolutely just beat the enemy Catalyst. Like, that was the most satisfying, one of the most, probably the most satisfying thing I got out of this game. Just that beam right there in general. You know, when you beam somebody with like a 301 or an R9 or a car or maybe even something like a flatline, it just, oh man, it's just great. Just so good.
45 seconds and a nearby ring.
But now we're down to 2 squads. Yeah, that changed really quickly. Radivos. So that's always a good sign.
30 seconds before the ring closes.
So it looks like I'm well equipped to go into the final battle. And surprisingly, I may have to start using a 30-30 if I can't get a G7 in my hands. I don't know, just me. Like, the 30-30 isn't bad, I just kind of suck with it, but when you do hit with it, you do hit with it. End up getting lucky with knowing where the enemy was. You know, they just so happened to be in my sight line right there. So we end up getting in position. We end up waiting here once again to see if we can get any type of sight line on them at all. Which, by the way, the POIs, I already know I said this, but the POIs on this map, pretty big. Pretty big. Which is not a bad thing at all. It's probably one of the better things you might want out of a map, right? So I didn't know. I kind of sort of thought there might have been a lifeline package, but now they have multiple packages. And this was risky right here, just going in with an Ash ult. Pretty risky. But I end up taking it. End up cracking Caustic. Then we end up getting a crack on the lifeline. So 2 people are cracked. One of them may be shielding up. Catalyst is cracked. So we got 3 cracks. Caustic got his shield back. Got another crack on lifeline. So I'm like, oh man, we can finish these guys. We got multiple cracks, right? We end up getting it down. Another down. I'm like, wow. Well, that wasn't too hard. So I end up congratulating my teammates, cause I thought we all played well together.
You are the Apex champions.
For what we were able to do, but yeah. Ended up with a great game. Ash might be the key to a map like Broken Room, but yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching. It's been me. Did nothing bad. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hell, whatever you can do. But other than that, thank you for watching. And I'm out, guys. Peace out.
This is where it ends.